Sin City Submission Series is proudly brought to you by CBD Health Solutions, injitsu.com, Impact Dental Designs NYC, and Zebra Mats. Train with confidence.
This next match we got here is the semifinals. I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. This is the quarterfinals, and this is Michael John versus Robert Degle. Michael John holding that EBI win over Javier Garcia, and Robert Degle beating Damon Morgan by inside heel hook in the first round. So this is the quarterfinals of 155 in the upper right-hand corner. Degle sits the guard and immediately starts getting in on the legs. You got to know that's his strategy.
Yep. Mike John, kind of aware of it, already starts trying to work, get some distance and start attacking his legs, probably trying to lift them up and start advancing his position slowly but surely.
Yeah, you know, if you've watched Robert Degle compete, you know this is his game. You know what he's trying to do. It's a matter of, can you prevent it? Can you stop it? And if he gets you there, can you technically find your way out? It's not really a matter of can he put you there. It's more a matter of can you get out of it, in my opinion. If you're fighting somebody that good at a specific technique, you need to train the technical ways out of it, because it's only a matter of time before he gets you in.
And I mean, Robert has such great experience and great setups here. You know, he's put in, you mentioned him in that group of people between him, Keith, and Mike John. So you're talking about two workhorses here who are competing, grinding consistently out on the competition scene.
Yeah, and I mean, this is their first time meeting up. You see a nice little 2-on-1 sweep, and I actually talked to Mike John about this. You're going to see this action here where Degle is setting up a 2-on-1 from the butterfly hooks, and looks like he's sweeping, but in reality, what he's trying to do is get under Mike John, and Mike John is flopping to the side, finding his hands at the Degle's hips or side, chest area, and keeping his legs away from getting entangled. So that's what you're seeing here when the sweep attempts. It's not really a full sweep. Mike John just doesn't want Degle getting under him. There it goes again, and Mike John kind of gives up the sweep, finds the hips with his hands, and gets his legs away. And he used that several times. You can tell Degle gets a little frustrated by that, and starts backing up away and making Mike come in, and that's a good strategy as well.
I actually really like that, though, for Mike to use that kind of momentum to not stop. He would basically use it once he found his shoulders to the mat. Didn't stay there, didn't fall, just flop entirely, used it as a way to swing out of it.
Yeah, it's almost like a deep half, the way you kick your legs all the way from one side to the other. Say you're laying on your left side, and he rolls all the way through to his right side in order to stay in a top position.
You just might want to put a little sound bite over it. It's just wee. See if that works.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we're going to see again, there's Mike John going in off that head.
Oh, God.
And in up in bottom position, Degle looking to control the hips, jump on the back here, but he sits to the leg. You got to know that's his leg positioning. Yeah. And another good scramble escape by Michael John. Michael John looking to control something on the head. I would like to see him get on the head a lot more. And there we go. See him pushing Degle up against the cage. Yeah. That's a great strategy. Push him up against the cage, make him fight a gritty fight. Don't allow him a lot of space to get under your hips.
Well, not just that, but then it keeps your upper body busy in a way that you can't really attack on the lower body as well.
But here we go. We see Degle getting into the inside Sakaku position, making a couple things happen, continuing the roll. Maybe he made the read adjustment on how Michael John was rolling off of that 2-on-1 butterfly sweep, and now he's back into the 50-50 position. You could see Degle's left foot. He's going into that outside Senkaku position, perhaps. And that's the finish right there on that inside heel hook. Degle using the cage to his advantage, and that's the double-edged sword there. If you push a leg locker into the cage, we're realizing in these events, if you push them into the cage, you can control them if their head is into the cage and you're controlling with your head above theirs. That limits the rotation ability of their hips. But if they're able to enter into an ashi pummel position on you against the fence, man, that really just makes your defense really limited because you can't spin.
And not just that, but I mean, think about this. You also have to do two things. Body and arms have to be out of play if you're using that push position.
Exactly what we're saying. So, man, what a great match. Degle coming away with that inside heel hook victory.